When you think about making a move in your life, it's a time that's filled with emotion. It can seem exciting, maybe a little scary, all at the same time.
It's a big deal, and it's a lot of work. But the staff at Beacon Hills at Eastgate have found a great partner to simplify the process for the seniors moving into their beautiful community.
And that's right. The name says it all. Seniors moving smarter.
Okay, we're talking about moving, making that transition from maybe your forever home into a smaller space. I'm here at Beacon Hill at Eastgate, which is a wonderful, marvelous, upscale senior living community. And of course, once people get settled in here, they absolutely love it. But it's that making the transition from home to your beautiful new space that can be awfully challenging and could seem overwhelming. I'm here with Liz McCullough. Liz is part of an organization called Seniors Moving Smarter, where you actually help people make that what can be a difficult transition.
We do. Many of our clients have been in their homes for 10, 20, 30, 40 plus years, and as time goes on, things are gathered in the home and they don't seem to exit the home, and so when we get to that point of moving, we've got a lot of things to help them downsize.
Because people should remember, it's not just stuff. These are memories, and there are some great sentimental attachments that may make it seem so difficult to make those decisions about what to bring and what to leave behind.
Absolutely. We always like to start with the end product, and so we help our clients start to visualize what their new home and their new space is going to look like, and then once we've decided what we're going to bring, then we can go back and say, okay, let's talk about the things that we're not going to bring and find a new, meaningful home for them.
Because when a senior makes the transition into an apartment here at Beacon Hill at Eastgate, it really is beautiful.
Oh, it's fabulous. I mean, the end result is wonderful. It's how do we get from the beginning stages to, whew, it's done and we're here.
Why does an organization like Seniors Moving Smarter make such great sense? Do you have an advantage over a family member because you're a stranger?
You know, we really do, and there's a lot in this process that's very cathartic and it's very rewarding to be able to tell your life story. And sometimes children have already heard that life story, and so that opportunity gets missed, where we're independent, impartial, don't know the client, and we get to hear these stories fresh, and they have a good time telling them, and it really allows them to move through the process a little easier.
Now, by starting with that end point, is it easier then to work backward and say, well, I guess I won't need this, I won't need this, I can give this away, I can donate this, those sorts of decisions?
Yeah, over the years I've definitely found that if we start with the end product and we work backwards, it's much, much easier for the client. If they start with only talking about what they have to get rid of, it is very paralyzing and they can't really move forward. But if we start to talk about the positive and how great it's going to be at the other end, that piece is a little bit easier.
And tell us about your experience, because unlike those of us who maybe moved once, twice in a lifetime, you've done this with, I mean, literally hundreds of families.
Sure. I mean, over the years, and it's different for everybody. Some people it's very easy to say, I don't need that anymore. I don't want it. I don't need it. And other people, it's really a much deeper attachment.
Okay, so we know that we can donate some of our used furniture, clothing items, household goods, but you actually have connected with a great organization that allows people to give some of those food items to a great cause.
Yes, over the years we've identified certain areas of the home that really gather the most stuff, and food is huge. And so we have partnered with a national nonprofit organization called Move for Hunger, and what this is a program where our clients can downsize their food. All they have to do is put it in the box. We will pick it up, take it to the local food banks, distribute it for them, so they really don't have to do much thinking about the whole thing. They feel great about it, and we get rid of the food.
Fantastic. All right, so if you're looking for a brand new living environment, specifically the one they have here at Beacon Hill at Eastgate, Liz and her team can help you with Seniors Moving Smarter, making the transition into a brand new forever home.
You know, they really think of it all at Beacon Hill, and going the step to making sure that they partner with an organization like Seniors Moving Smarter. They really simplify the difficult, the practical part of that move.
Well, that's such a big transition for everybody involved, so it's great they do that.
Oh yeah, I love how they do it. Okay. This is great advice to anybody who is moving, because Liz and her team have it narrowed down to a science. They say what we do is we start with the new place and then work backward to then we figure out we don't have room for all this stuff. So then where does it go? How do we make the decisions? And it really works if you start with the end in
That's
sight.
a really good way, because it's easy to look at everything you have sitting in front of you and saying, I'm never going to be able to move all this.
Exactly.
Well, the reality is you probably aren't. You know, they really like to help people through the process, and it's such a challenge sometimes to give away all those treasures that we've accumulated that have been a part of our lives for so many years.
That's right. They have so many memories associated with them. Well, get this, Seniors Moving Smarter hosting an informational seminar on their moving services, and you're invited to attend. It's Wednesday, March 14th. That's day after tomorrow, Beacon Hill at Eastgate, 10 a.m. or 2 p.m. Call to our RSVP to reserve your spot, Lori or Ann, at 616-855-1881. And of course, there are experts in retirement. Check out their website on our Ask the Expert section at woodtv.com.
Great information and stuff that, you know, it's easy to put that kind of thing off, but when you need help, you need professional help, and it's great to know we have those resources.
Absolutely. They know what they're doing. They've done it hundreds of times compared to our maybe once or twice.
Those scary one times, yes.
Exactly. Well, more of 8 West is straight ahead. Don't go away.
Are you West?